पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ईशावास्य उपनिषद in that we are on page number 4. So last sentence we saw in Tika, उत्पाद्यादि रूपत्वं व्यापकम व्यावर्तमानम आत्मयाथात्म्यस्य कर्मशेषत्वम अपि व्यावर्तयति. Up to that, correct? So utpadyam, take a simple example. Here they have given Vaidika drashtantas. Utpadya means, let's take a table. Table is not there. You want to create it. You take wood, you take carpenter's help, you make a table. This is what was not there is produced, is called utpadya. Vikarya. Let us say a table is there, but it is old. So you polish it, you color it, you fix the legs. This is called vikarya. Then apya. Apya means table which is in the shop. You just buy it. So you have to procure it, what is not there. It's called apya. And samskarya is similar to vikarya. Vikarya means actually you do more vikara in that. Sanskarya means how you like just color it, polish it, etc. Vikarya means table has 4 legs. So you keep 2 legs, you remove 2 legs. And instead of 2 legs, you keep a board, like another plank. So it looks different completely. This is vikara. Like how milk is vikarya into dahi. So here they have given Vaidika Drashtanta. And in that, utpadyadi rupatvam vyapakam व्यावर्तमानम आत्मयाथात्म्यस्य. So what is vyapakam? Can you all hear me or not?
अधिकदेशवृत्तित्वम्.
Adhikadeshavrittitvam, vyapakam. So in this vyapti, what is vyapakam? Utpadyadi rupatvam. This is what we saw last, right? Page number 3, last line, page number 4, first line in Tika. Correct?
Line above.
Huh?
I think we were a line above.
No, this was the line. व्याप्य व्यापक
कटाक्ष से कर्मवीक्षते
व्यापकं व्याप्तमस्ति व्याघात्म्यस्य वही लगे।
दिस लाइन ओनली. हाँ, कर्मशेषत्वम अपि व्यावर्तयति. आत्मयाथात्म्यस्य कर्मशेषत्वम अपि व्यावर्तयति. आत्मयाथात्म्य, the वास्तविक स्वरूप of Atma is not karma shesha. Means that which is वास्तविक स्वरूप of Atma is not utpadya apya sanskarya vikarya. Therefore, it is not karma shesha. टीका फर्दर. तथा आत्मयाथात्म्यम कर्तृभोक्तृ च न भवति येन ममेदं समीहित साधनम ततो मया कर्तव्यम इति अहंकारान्वय पुरस्सरः कर्तृन्वयः स्यात् इत्याह. आत्मयाथात्म्य इज नॉट कर्ता भोक्ता. कर्तृभोक्तृ च न भवति. आत्मयाथात्म्य इज नॉट कर्ता भोक्ता मीन्स माय वास्तविक स्वरूप in reality I am not karta bhokta. Now you see, we read this, right? We understand this sentence, Atma is not karta bhokta. Do we agree? We feel I am karta, we feel I am bhokta. So this is why you have to study Upanishad. If somebody says no, I am not karta bhokta, you don't have to study. Because the objective of this study is to remind me, to teach me, I am not karta bhokta. Atma yathatmyam kartru bhoktru cha na bhavati. Atma yathatmyam is napumsakalinga. That's why kartru bhoktru shabda is there. If it was pullinga, then
कर्ता भोक्ता
कर्ता भोक्ता च न भवति. It would become येन ममेदम समीहित साधनम. समीहित साधनम मीन्स इष्ट साधनम. मम इदम इष्ट साधनम ततो मया कर्तव्यम इति अहंकार अन्वय पुरस्सरः कर्तृ अन्वय स्यात्. If I was karta bhokta, then I would have some kartavya, that this is what I have to do. Kartavya means something I have to do. It would be my kartavya, and mama idam samihita sadhanam. This is my ishta sadhanam. Means this will give me sukham. Means I am bhokta. If I was karta bhokta, then I will have kartavya also, and I will get bhoga also, sukham also from something. And kartritva, bhoktritva, and means kartavya and bhoga, both are for ahankara. That's why it is given अहंकार अन्वय पुरस्सरः कर्तृन्वयः स्यात्. Karta's अन्वय in kriya will happen with ahankara. Ahankara purassara. So ahankara will be first, then other members have to align. In Bhashya, first line or previous page, last word you see. नहीं एवं लक्षणम आत्मनो याथात्म्यम उत्पाद्यम विकार्यम आप्यम संस्कार्यम कर्तृभोक्तृ रूपम वा येन कर्मशेषता स्यात्. फर्स्ट लास्ट लाइन भाष्य on previous page and first line on the next page. नहीं एवं लक्षणम आत्मनो याथात्म्यम. But Atma Yathatmya is not of this Lakshana. Means Atma, my Swarupa, is not Karta Bhokta, and therefore Utpadyam Vikaryam Apyam Samskaryam Kartru Bhoktru Rupam, this is not Atma Yathatmyam. If it was, then Atma would have Karma Sheshata. Because my Swarupa is not Utpadyam Apyam Samskaryam Vikaryam Kartru Bhoktru Rupam, therefore Atma is not what? Atma is not Karma Shesha. Utpadyam Samskaryam Apyam Vikaryam Kartru Bhoktru Rupam. If Atma was, then it would be Karma Shesha. Tika. ननु उपनिषदाम जपोपयोगित्वात् अन्यस्य च प्रमाणस्य अदर्शनात् नास्ति एव एतादृशम् आत्मयाथात्म्यं तत्र आह. ननु, पूर्व पक्षी says, Upanishad can be there for japa. You just do japa, just some parayana you do. Upanishadam japopayogitvat अन्यस्य च प्रमाणस्य अदर्शनात्. And for Atma Yathatmya, Anya Pramana is not there. Anya Pramana means other than Vedanta Pramana, no other Pramana is there. Anyasya cha Pramanasya Adarshanath Nasti eva etadrisham Atma Yathatmyam. There is no such thing called Atma Yathatmyam, means Atma's real Swarupa, nature, as different from what I have understood right now. There is no such thing. This alone is there. All I have to do is Upanishad mantras are there. I have to do some japa. You see Tippani. Third number and fourth number. Third number Japopayogi. Fat Adi Nirarthaka Shabdavat Japa Matropayogitvat. Upanishad is only for japa. Like Fat Adi Nirartha Shabdas are there. They don't have any other upyoga, no other use. Like that, Upanishad also, there is no other use. And Anyasya Pramanasya means Pratyakshadi Pramana. Pratyakshade Adarshana. Pratyakshadi Pramana cannot reveal Atma. And therefore, there is no Atma Yathatmyam. Somebody raises such doubt. So Siddhanti says in Bhashya, Sarvasam Upanishadam Atma Yathatmya Nirupane Naiva Upakshayat. Sarvasam Upanishadam. All the Upanishads, their Upakshaya, their culmination is in what? Atma Yathatmya Nirupanena Eva. Atma Yathatmya Nirupanam is done. In all Upanishad, they have only one purpose, Atma Yathatmya. So you cannot say there is no such thing called Atma Yathatmya. There is some such thing. And Upanishads have only this as their objective, this as their purport. Upanishads reveal only Atma Yathatmya. Tika Yatparah Shabdaha Sa Shabdarthaha Iti Mimamsa Prasiddehe. So far everybody is understanding. Anybody has question? Okay, further. Yat paraha shabdaha sa shabdarthaha. Paraha shabdaha. See 5 number tippani. Paraha shabda means tatparyakaha. There where there is tatparya, that is shabdartha. Yat parah, this is a famous statement in Mimamsa. Actually, they don't say yat parah shabdah sa shabdartha, yat parah sa shabdartha. That which is tatparya is the meaning of that thing, whatever. Upanishad, what is the meaning of Upanishad? No, what is the meaning of Upanishad? Using this sentence, there where the tatparya is of Upanishad, that is the meaning of Upanishad. Yat paraha, para means there where tatparya is. Okay. If I say, what is the meaning of puja? So, what is the purpose of puja? Puja is for expressing bhakti for Bhagavan. So, what is the meaning of word puja? Bhakti. Bhagavad Bhakti is puja. Now, whether it is with dravya or just manasa puja, it is for bhakti. So, shabdartha, yat paraha shabdaha, saha eva shabdartha. So, Upanishad will, what is the meaning of Upanishad? Brahma Atma Aikya or Atma Yathatmya. Because Atma Yathatmya is the tatparya of Upanishad. See that line now. Yat paraha shabdaha sa shabdartha iti Mimamsa prasiddehe sarvasam Upanishadam cha ekatmye tatparya darshana na japopayogitvam Upanishadam shakyam vaktum. Sarvasam Upanishadam, in all Upanishads, ekatmya tatparya darshanat. Tatparya is seen in where? Brahma Atma Aikya. 6 number tippani you see. Aikatmye tatparya iti nishkarshataya शुद्धत्वादि सकल विशेषण संक्षेपकम लघुत्वाद एकम ऐकात्म्यम उदग्राही इति अवधेयम. ऐकात्म्य तात्पर्य इति निष्कर्षतया. निष्कर्ष means conclusion. The conclusion is that tatparya is in ekatmya, means there is only one Atma. Aikatmya means there is only one entity and that entity is called Atma. There is no Jiva different from Atma. There is no Jagat different from Atma. There is no Ishvara different from Atma. There is only Atma. This is called Aikatmya. Shuddhatva, Apapaviddhatva, this was all said earlier. Shuddhatvadi, Adipadena, Apapaviddhatva and Ekatva, Nityatva, Ashariratva, Sarvagatatva, ityadi. This was said in the Bhashya, previous page you can see. Sakala Visheshana Sankshepakam. So, Aikatmya is, somebody says, but Ishavasya talks about Atma, Shuddhatva, Apapaviddhatva, Ekatva, Nityatva, Sarvagatatva, ityadi. He says all this means Aikatmya. Laghu, in a smaller form, all these Visheshanas put together means there is only one Atma. There is only one entity, that is Atma. Ekam eva advitiyam. This was tippani number 6. Aikatmya tatparya darshanat na japopayogitvam Upanishadam shakyam vaktum. Therefore, you cannot say Upanishad have Japa upayogitvam. Upanishads are not for japa. Their upayogi is not for japa ityadi. Now you said tatparya ityadi, but you have not said what is tatparya. So first you see 8 number tippani. There is a shloka. You repeat after me. Upakramopasamhara vabhyaso purvata phalam. Not abhyaso. Vabhyaso. अर्थवादोपपत्ति च लिंगं तात्पर्य निर्णये
उपक्रमो अर्थवादोपपत्ति च
all new students, you have to memorize this shloka. Only new students chant. आप भी. All new students online chant this shloka. Very good. So you have to memorize this. Why? Because now you will know. Next line it will tell why you have to memorize. Tatha hi in Tika. So he shows, he means Anand Giriji. He is showing now why Ishavasya Upanishad's Tatparya is in Atma Yathatmya or Atma Aikatmya. That there is only one entity and that is Atma. Why? He explains now. Ishavasyam iti upakramya. This is the Shadvidlinga, Tatparya Nirnaya of Ishavasya. You can write it in a separate book if you want. Okay? Ishavasyam iti upakramya saparyagat chukram iti upasamharat. See, where did he did upakrama? First mantra of Ishavasya is the beginning of Upanishad. And what is the end of the Upanishad? Eighth mantra. Upanishad is over in Saparyagat, Chukram. So, when we study Tika and Bhashya and everything, then we know what is the beginning of Upanishad, means Jnana Kanda, what is the end of Jnana Kanda. Saparyagat, Chukram, iti upasamharat. Then, Anejad Ekam. So, Anejad Ekam, Ekam Shabda is there. And Tadantarasya Sarvasya. It is inside all. Means it is one which pervades all. This is the Abhyasa. Iti Abhyasa Darshanat. This is the Abhyasa. So, Upakrama Upasamhara Abhyasa. He is showing. Abhyas means repetition. Upakrama Upasamhara means beginning and end. Upakrama Upasamharau together is one. And then Abhyasa. Upakrama Upasamharau Abhyasa. Sandhi happens. Upakrama Upasamhara Vabhyasa. What is the sutra? Echoyamai. So, Upakramopasamhara Abhyaso Purvata Phalam. Abhyas means repetition. Whatever is repeated is where the theme is of the teaching. Or anyone who wants to say something, when we go on repeating something, that means we want to emphasize this. So, Upanishad goes on repeating. Atma is one. Atma is one in all. Atma is all pervading. Means there is one. This is the Abhyasa. Then next is Apurvata. So what is the apurvata? Nainad deva apnuvan iti apurvata sankirtanat. Nainad deva apnuvan. Enat deva na apnuvan. Devatas, Indriya, this mantra will come, we will see. Devatas presiding on in the Indriyas, they could not reach Atma. Means Atma is beyond all Indriyas, all senses, etc. Apurvata Sankirtanat. Ko moha ka shoka ekatvam anupashyatah iti. This is the phalam. What is the phalam? Ko moha ka shoka. What is the, where is moha? Where is shoka? For whom? The one who sees ekatvam. Means ekatva is what is taught. See, if it is said, the one who eats properly, where will he have problem? Means what is said, you eat properly, you eat well. The one who sees ekatva, where he will have moha shoka. Means Upanishad is trying to show Atma ekatva. Ekatvam anupashyatah. Iti phalavatvat. All these tippanis are given here. First let us finish this, then again we will have to see tippanis. So you see this, this Anand Giriji's tika and tippanis, they expect that somebody already has studied Ishavasya. He knows what is the mantra and he goes first mantra, eighth mantra, here, there, everything they know. But if you are teaching someone or somebody who is listening Ishavasya for the first time and they don't know what is this Shadvidalinga Tatparya Nirnaya Upakrama Upasamhara, and then suddenly you say, but this is the Upakrama of Ishavasya, this is Abhyasa. They will be lost. But you see, these Acharyas, their objective is not to address that you are going to study Ishavasya only one time. You will study 2-3 times, then you will understand everything. So don't be under this impression that only one time I will study and I understood. That way you will not get the entire benefit of this whole text. So you study once, then you study again, then you say, oh, now everything looks familiar. It's like first time when you go somewhere. You are just, by accident you reach somewhere, you turn left, you turn right, here, there, you say, okay, I found the place. Second time when you properly go, then you say, no, I know where I am going. Then you enjoy. This is for enjoying Shastra. Those who say, all I want to know is I am one Atma. This we already told you. Phalavatta Sankirtanat. Phalavatta Sankirtanat. Okay, let us see tippanis a little bit now. 9 onwards. Upakrama. What is Upakrama? Ishavasya Midam. Okay, so now you see. Upakrama means beginning. Beginning of Upanishad is Ishavasya. Iti Upakramya. Iti Anayoho Aikatmyam. Iti Madhye Shesha Nivesha. Anayoho. Between Upakrama and Upasamhara, they have one theme. Means whatever the Upanishad begins with by teaching, same thing Upanishad ends with, concludes with. Then that is called Tatparya. So like when we say something also, we begin with one sentence. Today we are going to see nature of Atma. Then we go on talking about nature of Atma. Then at the end we say Today we saw the nature of Atma. Upakrama, Upasamhara is there. एवं इति उपसंहाराद इति अत्रापि तथा शेषः तस्यैव इति एवं अग्रे अपि. So उपसंहार also should be combined with upakrama. 10 number टिप्पणी से इति उपसंहाराद इति प्रकृतोपनिषदि सपर्यगाद इति मंत्रांतम एव ब्रह्म विद्या प्रकरणम. Somebody says there are 18 mantras. Last mantra of the Ishavasya is Agninaya Supathaya Raya Asma. Right? That is the last mantra.
हिरण्मये पात्रे. That's what is giving 18.
No, what you are reading is Madhyandini Shakha. What I am referring to is Kanva Shakha.
Kanva Shaka.
So Kanva Shakha last mantra is
Agninaya.
Agninaya Supatharaya Asma. So somebody says that is Upasamhara. Why don't you say that mantra is Upasamhara? He says no. Brahma Vidya Prakaranam is concluded with Saparyagat mantra. After that, Brahma Vidya is not there. All karma, upasana, prarthana, such mantras are there. Apurvata, Indriyadi Agocharata. Apurvata means what is Upanishad going to teach? That which is not known through sense organs. Only that Upanishad will teach. What is otherwise known through sense organs, why would Upanishad teach? I already know. The color of this is Geru. So just we know this is mitti color. So then Upanishad don't have to teach that. This is Apurvata. Phalavatta is 12 number tippani. Prakrita Aikatmya Jnanasya. Phalavatta means what is the result of this Ekatmya Jnana. He says you will not have Shoka Moha. Shoka Nivritti, Moha Nivritti. Moha Nivritti means you will not take yourself as this body, etc. Or Karta Bhokta. Further in Tika, Kurvanneveha iti jijivishoho भेददर्शिनः कर्म करण अनुवादेन असूर्यानामते इति निंदया ऐकात्म्य दर्शनस्य स्तुतत्वात्. So this is Arthavada. Stuti means Arthavada. Stuti of one and Ninda of opposite. Both mean the same thing. Let us say, if I say waking up early is good. So that means waking up early, सुबह जल्दी उठ जाना is praised. This Stuti is done. And if I say sleeping until late is not good, so Ninda is done. So Ninda of that sleeping late and Stuti of waking up early means the same thing. Because Ninda, nahi Ninda, Nindyam, Ninditum pravartate, apitu Stutyam, apitu Stutyam Stotum. Nahi Ninda, Nindyam, Ninditum pravartate, apitu Stutyam Stotum pravartate. Correct? What did I give earlier?
विधेयस्तु स्तुत्यर्थम.
Vidheyasya Stutyartham. So, what is Vidheya? for its stuti. Ninda is not to criticize something. Upanishads don't want that. But they want to praise something else. So here, karma is condemned. Kurvanneveha karmani iti jijivishoho bhedadarshina. Those who are having jijivisha means bhedadarsan, they have to do karma. And asurya namate iti ninda. They will go to the world of asura. Means asurya, there where there is no light. It is dark world. Asurya. Up to this we keep. And then tasmin napo matarishvadadadi. This is yukti. This is the last part. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyakritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.